Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This venue, located here in Villa Belmiro, is modest, but whatever it lacks in size, it more than makes up for in character. The action has already started. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Van der Vaart. So there's Frank Lampard, an excellent 2005 for both club and country, his most productive season so far, and on top of it all, named his national team's outstanding player 2 years running.
Yeah, and it's not hard to see why. He's been England's most consistent performer in the bid to qualify for 2006, and he's delivered in the big games against Poland and Austria.
And that familiar expression on his face rarely changes, does it? Absolute focus. Oh, perfectly measured that. Guardiola. Van der Vaart. And it's Romario. He's a sharp little ball here. Now face to face with Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Giuseppe clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played back in. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's picked out the run. Has a go! Goal! Milan!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That has been cut short. Romario. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao.
Giuseppe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Guardiola. Lampard proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Van der Vaart. Beckham. Oh, played right into his path. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Good to pay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a sharp pass. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, he's seen that early. And Beckham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And the header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Beckham. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Romario.
Giuseppe certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, what's he done? Romario! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Beckham. Driven forward. Mbappe chasing after it. Van der Vaart. And here's Romario. Oh, good-looking ball. He's found a way through. Nicely aimed pass. He won't be happy with that one. That's an excellent interception. And Messi! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Giuseppe come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Giuseppe come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Zaire Emery. Beckham! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Giuseppe go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really...
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kubo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Guardiola. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's come loose. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Giuseppe clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham. He could be in here. He is through here. Decent hit! Corner number 3 coming up. There's sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So now the difference is... Can he finish? And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And now he has two. Goods to pay are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Beckham. That looks a good ball through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Guardiola. It's Van der Vaart. Romario. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Koundé. In with the challenge. Beckham. Van der Vaart. Nice sequence of passes, this. Goes in for the header! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Davids. And he's picked out the run. Beckham. And Beckham! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Aldair. Zaire Emery. He's in plenty of space here.
That's going in strongly.
Beckham. Van der Vaart. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. In with a header! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That'll be a throw.